Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to do the roses that I was asked to do. So I'm showing how I set up. So I am taking my Eternal Light gel polish. It's a nice highly white pigmented polish, and this is base coat. Now I am giving not all of that white, I'm leaving some of it right on the edge, really strong pigment, but I am giving it a really good mix because I don't want my white so pigmented. Now I am coming in, this process is one of them, it's not the fastest. Now you don't have to be perfect for this. I am not an artist. I am not that good at drawing and painting, but this is more just not about doing it, it's about how you do what you do, if that makes sense. Now as you can see, you can still see some of this black behind. You can see how it's, because I've mixed it with some clear base, you can actually it's diluted the white down, which means it's going to work better for the effect we're going to create. Now the white I use normally is way too strong of colour. It's one of them sort of like one coat covers all sort of thing. But as you see, I do go back in a minute and remove some of the actual colour from like that one just there that's a little bit strong, and you can actually see the bright white. I want to get rid of that, so I will go in and do it. So there we go. I just slide my brush along, wipe it off and smudge it into each other. So all I'm doing is creating the same shape over and over. It doesn't have to be perfect. These are designed to be petals, a little wiggle, a little, you know, thin on the ends, bulby for the petals. There is no right or wrong way. And I've only done one flower this time, as opposed to on the others I've done one or two. But I just wanted to show you the technique, not necessarily else. So as we can see, that gel polish is quite thin. It's a semi-transparent white, because we're going to create the design by building the white up at stages. So once I've removed a bit of this, because it was still a little too strong, now I've set that, and as you can see, I've put some glass polish. We are going to be launching the glass polish soon, but I've been using it, so I thought I'd show. Now that was set for 60 seconds, and I'm coming in and I'm going over the petals that I've done, but I'm not going over all of the petals. Now I'm still using the soft white, the pre-mixed side with the base, and I'm going over probably about half of the petal that I've done, and I'm trying to make sure that there's no really harsh lines there. And like I said, this can be, even though it looks like it takes a while, once you know what you're doing, it is a quick and simple salon design. Because like with all flowers, they are not perfect, and it creates an amazing effect without really doing out much. So I'm going over a good half of the petal with this second coat of white. You see? So I've set that now. I've set that for 60 seconds for my white, and I'm layering on another coat. Now these are only really thin coats of that glass gel polish. Now I'm turning round and I'm going, this side is the hard white. This is not watered down, this is not diluted, and I've switched to a much finer brush, and now I'm adding my actual highlights right to the very tip of them petals. So this is the bit that the sun would catch, the lightest of the petals. Now I put some little dots and some little blobs here and there. As you can see, it's not a smooth line, because the little bits of wiggle and the little bits of movement make the petals look more defined. This is my personal opinion, but seeing as it's my pretty flower, my opinion that matters. Anyway, no, it is. Art is something I don't particularly teach because I don't feel I'm good enough to teach art. But somebody asked how I created it, and I'm happy to show them how I've personally created this. So I am going over just the edges, but we now have 3 degrees of white on there because we have the petals that were semi-transparent. Then we've got, even though the white was the same clear transparent white, because we've gone over it, it's intensified it. So this is its last coat of blue, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and now I am coming in with my matte coat. I hope you guys have found this helpful and useful. Please give us a thumbs up and a like. If you have any questions, do please drop me a message and let me know. Thanks guys, bye.